It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verses 23 and 24. Behold, the whirlwind of the Lord goeth forth with fury, a continuing whirlwind. It shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked. Verse 24, the fierce anger of the Lord shall not return until he have done it, and until he have performed the intents of his heart. In the latter days ye shall consider it. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Call Allah Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Harakah. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Peace and blessing and salutation to the elect men who continue to push this truth throughout the four corners of the earth in these last days. Shalom, Akim. Shalom. The Most High's name is Yahweh, which means he exists. His name is not Jehovah. It's not God. It's not Yahweh. It is Yahweh, which means he exists, as he broke his name down to Moses in the Lashawan Kadash, which is the Paleo-Hebrew, when you read Exodus the 3rd chapter and the 15th verse all the way down in the Hebrew tongue. His only begotten son's name is Yahweh Shah, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, or Yeshua, or Yahshua. His name is Yahweh Shah, which means he saves. He is the Savior. He is the Deliverer. And when you call on those true powers, you must say Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Yahweh in the name of Yahweh Shah. And the real 12 tribes of Israel, of ISIAH, consist of the so-called Negroes, so-called West Indians, so-called Haitians, so-called Jamaicans, so-called Puerto Ricans, so-called Native Americans, so-called Seminole Indians, so-called Cubans, so-called Mexicans, all the way down. We make up the real 12 tribes of Israel, of ISIAH in the Hebrew tongue. Yashar meaning he is prince, Allah means power. And it's your brother Uriah Ha'am of the Gym Memphis, Louisiana Saints Camp, coming back at you with another very quick video entitled Isaiah the 24th chapter. Isaiah the 24th chapter. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. The book of Isaiah, chapter 24, okay? And it's just specifically speaking on destruction of the earth, but mainly over here in America, in Babylon. This is Babylon's destruction right here, okay? And certain other parts of the world will be destroyed. But the main destruction, okay, is going to come from over here in Babylon, and the main deliverance also. Isaiah chapter 24 and verse 1. Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof. How is this going to happen? Through ICBM nuclear warheads. Read Joel the 2nd chapter. Read Isaiah the 13th chapter. Jeremiah 50, Jeremiah 51, the book of Revelations, the 18th chapter. Okay? America will be destroyed by nuclear fire. Okay? 200 million warheads are going to hit this place according to Revelation the 9th chapter. Okay? A quick precept. It's the second address. Chapter 16. All right? Second address, chapter 16. All right? And verse 12. The earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. What did it say in Isaiah 24 and 1? Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty. Second address 16 and verse 12. The earth quaketh. Not talking about a little earthquake that's happening right now today, okay? Through on the geological scales, okay, you have these 5-pointers, 6-pointers, 7-pointers over there in China and South Asia, okay? But this earthquake specifically is talking about the ICBM nuclear missiles. And the foundations thereof The sea arises up with waves from the deep. In Russia, the Medes have nuclear arsenal where they cause these missiles to hit certain areas that are surrounded by water. America, Babylon the Great is surrounded by water. So when these missiles hit those waters, they're going to cause what they call radioactive tsunamis. It's in the scriptures. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai says he's going to stir up the Medes in these last days. Okay? The sea arises, the Medes are the Russians, okay? The sea arises up with waves, those are those tsunamis, from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled. Watch the movie Deep Impact. Watch War of the Worlds. Watch the movie 2012. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, he knows this. So when these missiles hit this place, they're going to cause these big tidal waves, 100-foot tidal waves, to wipe out cities, drown you people, okay? And fire also, man. All right? It says, and the fishing thereof also before the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and before the glory of his power. And the Most High is going to show his power through these type of events, man. Going to 2nd Ezra 9 and let me get that real quick. 2nd Ezra chapter 9, all right, and verse 6. Even so the times also of the highest have plain beginnings in wonders and powerful works and endings in effects and signs. We're at the end right now. So we're seeing these signs and these effects. Okay? 2nd Ezra chapter 16 and verse 13. Here we go. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. Talking about the missiles, okay? That archer, okay? That launch pad, okay? Getting ready to that silo, getting ready to launch, okay? Here you go. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and the tip of that warhead is very, very sharp. It holds, Lord knows how many millions of warheads inside of that one, okay? Inside of one missile. And these Russians, just talking about Russia alone, the Medes, they have the Satan 1, the Satan 2, hypersonic missiles, the S-300, the S-400s, missiles that cause hallucination and blindness, and that steady reinventing themselves, man, going back to that Ezekiel 38 chapter, putting hooks into their jaws, bringing Russia back to that old Soviet. Now Russia's talking about today, they want to bring back super soldiers, okay? It says what? That he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss. That's right. Why? Because they're going to be guided by the Elohim, which are the holy angels. They're going to hit all the targets. And that main target is America, Babylon the Great. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world, and all nations in the European Union are going to turn on America and shoot their missiles, according to prophecy. In Revelation 17 and verse 16. All right? Isaiah 24 and verse 2. And it shall be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with his master, as with the maid, so with her mistress, as with the buyer, so with the seller, as with the lender, so with the borrower, and with the taker of the usury, so with the giver of the usury to him. And when you look that word up, usury, it goes into these credit lenders, these people who provide interest, okay? Your local interest rate people, man, okay? Ultimately leading up to the feds, okay? Destruction is coming for you all, the ones that sell, the ones that buy. If you're not part of the elect, you will behold Isaiah 24 through death and destruction. That's for you. This is for the wicked right here, okay? Isaiah 24 and verse 3. The land shall be utterly empty. The Lord reiterates that again. He said it in verse 1. He's going to make the earth empty. What did he say in verse 3? The land, what land? America. The land of the free, home of the brave. We finna see it's going to be the land of utterly nuclear fire. And it's coming fast. We're seeing all the prophecies on the table. The main prophecies. The RFID chip is on the table. Thus saith the Holy Bible. The famines, that's coming. Okay? Jacob's trouble. Martial law. Concentration camps. World War III. All those things are culminating right together. They're in a row. Okay? Lined up in a row. It says the land shall be utterly emptied and utterly spoiled for the Lord. For who? For the Lord have spoken this word. And the Lord put his spirit upon us beginning with the elders and apostles, great millstone, to break down these chapters, go into these prophecies, speak the prophecy to the Israelites, to his people, and warn them. Okay? The book of Amos. Backing that up, the book of Amos, real quick. Let me get it real quick. Amos chapter 9 and verse 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power, the word God means power in the Hebrew, Elohim, are upon the sinful kingdom. That's why you see these chariots everywhere, man. Okay? Now they having a council saying what? 144, okay, records of these chariots. How spiritual is that? 144. Look it up on YouTube. Look it up on Google. 144. I'm going to do a video on that. And brothers are doing videos throughout it within Great Millstone. Beginning with the elders and apostles, who mentioned it at their live camp last Saturday. Okay, at the beginning of the video. All right? These chariots, the Elohim, the holy angels, are everywhere. And what are they doing? Behold, the eyes of the Lord power upon the sinful kingdom, which are the holy angels. They record everything. They see everything. Okay? Sirach, I think that's Sirach, the 23rd chapter goes into that. Okay? And I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, saith the Lord. That's the balance of it right there. He's going to destroy America, but he's not going to destroy all the 12 tribes. The 144,000 are going to be saved. A remnant, a seed out of Jacob. All right? Isaiah 24 and verse 4. The earth mourneth and fadeth away, and the fashions of this world is fading away. According to the Bible, Apostle Paul spoke about that, man. Okay? The book of Peter talks about that, man. All right? He wrote about it. All right? Matter of fact, let me get that real quick, man. Let me get that real quick, man. This is that's in 2 Peter. Yeah, 2 Peter chapter 3. All right? 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise. America's going to pass away with a great noise. Okay? The ICBM nuclear missile. That's how it's going to pass away. Okay? Wiped off the face of the earth, as it says in Amos 9 and 8. Thus saith the Lord. All right? Here we go. And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. So all this social media activity, okay, going to work every day, okay, the thoughts in your head, all that's going to be wiped away, man. Okay? Fast. Okay? And then you're going to be born back in 2/3 in the kingdom. Okay? Reboot it up in your right frame of mind. The Lord has to destroy you on this side and then bring you back. Okay? He said he's going to do that. All right? He's going to save his remnant. And we're going to be the stars in the kingdom. Okay? All you women getting your shine on these Instagrams and Facebook and TikTok and all that other bullshit. The elements and all the works therein shall be burned up, wiped away, quickly. All right? A thief in the night. All right? Back in Isaiah 24, all right? In verse 4, the world languisheth and fadeth away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. All right? And that language means weak. Okay? Because you're going to be weak in these days when you see these things happen upon the earth. According to the book of Luke, 21st chapter. Men's hearts failing them for fear. Okay? Strokes. Okay? Heart attacks. Okay? So it says what? It says the haughty people, which are what? The proud ones. Malachi 4 and 1, it's a precept for that. Okay? You're going to be brought down low. And the Most High is doing that right now. Okay? Systematically bringing this place down. All right? Continuing on. Okay, you get Isaiah 13 chapter. Matter of fact, let's get that. All right? This is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger. Both. There's two. He's pissed off already. Okay? Because from being pierced already, from taking that humiliation. Okay? And this is the guy of all guys, Yahweh Shai. It's like you niggas be pissed off when you get your ass whooped in the club You wake up the next morning, still fresh on your brain, that memory of getting your ass whooped or handed to you, okay? How much more the Lord being an example for the believers, for the elect, getting pierced for us. All right, brothers. All right, Akim, I'm doing this for y'all now. I'm finna take this for y'all. It's still fresh on his mind, so he's coming both with wrath. Read it again. Isaiah 13 and verse 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, and it is coming. Cruel. But Isaiah 24 is the day of the Lord. Cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate. What land? America, Babylon, and other parts of the world also. And he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. Esau, either beginning with you and 2/3 of our own people who will join into this devil, beginning with the top banking families, you Rothschilds, you elites, okay? Back in Isaiah 24, in verse 5, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, Daniel 7 and 25, broken the everlasting covenant. Let's get a precept for that. The book of Revelations, chapter 18, and let's start at verse 1. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. Yahweh Shah. And he cried mightily with a strong voice. That's how you know it's Yahweh Shah, with that strong voice, the voice of many waters. It always just separates him from every other Israelite in the Bible. Okay? Every other angel in the Bible. Okay? According to Revelation the 5th chapter also, that's a precept for that. It calls him a strong angel. It says it right here again, with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen. Is fallen. That's right. And it's become the habitation of devils. Esau, Edom, and 2/3 of our own people, and all the heathen nations. And the whole of every foul spirit, and the cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Here we go. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, especially our people. Okay? They've culminated themselves, okay? Gave life to the image of this beast. They're keeping this system flowing, okay? Indulging in this wickedness in society. The pedophilia, homosexuality, okay? The murders, the lies, okay? Ultimately leading up to you taking that chip. And the Most High is going to give that over to you, man. You want to worship the gods? Go cry to them. According to Judges 10 and 13. Go cry to that one who you serving. Go cry to Esau when his wrath comes. And it's coming. It's already taking place. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. Okay? These other nations have got rich off America. But now they don't even want the dollar right now. Okay? That's another topic for a video. All right? The book of Revelation, chapter 24 and verse 6. Isaiah 24 and verse 6. Okay? Isaiah 24 and verse 6. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth. What curse? The chariots. Let's read that, man. Precept for that. Zechariah. Is that, yeah, that's in Zechariah. All right. Zechariah chapter 5, all right, and verse 3. Then he said unto me, this is the Most High Yahweh through the Son Yahweh Shah talking to all the prophet Zechariah. This is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. That's right. The chariots, what the world knows, the UFOs, they're coming to bring utter destruction. Nuclear fire, and the chariots are going to put the icing on the cake. Isaiah 66 and 15. Okay, in verse 16 also. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side, according to it, who they're talking about. Esau, Edom, beginning with the top banking families, Amalek. Okay, the book of Exodus goes into that. Okay, he that selleth a man. All right, it says what? And everyone that swears shall be cut off, as on this side, according to it. So the chariots are coming to bring utter nuclear fire first, and then the chariots are going to bring those laser beams. Okay? It's going to be bad, man. It's going to be bad, man. Okay? Bad for you, but Lord willing, we up that number. It's going to be good for us. Okay? Great for us. The great day of the Lord is near. All right. Isaiah 24 in verse 6. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate, dead. Okay? Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left. How you going to be burned? Through nuclear fire and the chariots. All right? Now I can get a precept on that. Okay, go to the book of Zephaniah. Okay, 1 and 14 all the way down. Verse 7, the new wine mourneth, the vine languisheth, all the merry-hearted do sigh. Men are going to be crying, women are going to be, women are already weak. Okay, you're a feeble person as it is, man. How much more in this day? The true state of a woman is about to be seen and known. Okay? Men saw the toughest Negro, Latino, or Native American so-called in the city is going to be merry-hearted in that day. Faint-hearted. Okay? Verse 8, the mirth of tabrets ceaseth, the noise of them that rejoiceth ended. The Most High finna shut all that down. Okay? It's already starting, man. Okay? People are in panicking right now. You got gas shortages out here. Now you finna have EMP attacks, blackouts, power outages. Okay? Power outages. Okay? So you can understand. Okay? So Jake don't know what an EMP attack is. It's a power outage. Okay? When everything goes out, the lights, the electricity is through. Okay? And it's in Isaiah 24. Let's continue reading. The joy of the harvest ceased. They shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. All right? And for those of you who have indulged in this Christianity, Islam, especially you Israelites, okay? You're going to be given, you call on Allah, okay? Call on Jesus Christ in that day, okay? You're going to seek the Lord, the men of the Lord, and you're not going to find not one of them. I am no prophet. You don't know me. You never seen me on YouTube, okay? You don't know us, because when that word was out there, when it was time, okay, when the Lord was reaching out his hand to you through the prophets, you said, fuck that. I'm going to do what I want to do. I don't believe none of that. You're going to get your reward. Okay? You're going to be shaming that day. That's in Luke 6:20. Oh, let me get that. Real quick. Luke. And this video going to go a little longer than I anticipated. Luke chapter 6. Here's what it is. Luke 6 and I think that's in 25. Luke 6 and 25. Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now. Yeah, scoff, laugh, crack jokes. LOL it is. Killing myself laughing, laugh my ass off. Do all that. Put your your smiling emojis on the comment board. Okay? Do your little smirks when we out on the highways and byways. Woe unto you that laugh now. Woe means destruction. For ye shall mourn and weep. That's right. Woe unto you, verse 26, when all men shall speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. Okay? And all you Christian pastors who are not telling you, the Israelites in these churches, what's going on, what's coming, who you are. Okay? Why you've been stripped of your language. What the Most High, Yahweh, through his son, Yahweh looks like. The name of the Heavenly Father and the Son. Okay? That the Elohim, the holy angels, are dark-skinned men. Very dark-skinned. Okay? According to the book of Ezekiel, the first chapter. Isaiah 24 and verse 10. The city of confusion is broken down. What is the city of confusion? America. You don't know a man from a woman. Okay? You have to check the Adam's apple. Okay? When you get in the car with a woman. Okay? Or she gets in the car with you. You say in God we trust. Okay? But it goes against all the laws. Okay? You have gay pride days. Lesbian days. Okay? Talking about some damn Juneteenth month. Okay? Telling all the Israelites that they're going to get reparations. And not giving them shit when the dollar's being devalued right now. That's confusion. And our people fall into that confusion. And you're going to be destroyed. Alright? Every house is shut up that no man may come in. Revelation 18 and 8 is a precept for that. There is a crying for wine in the streets. People are going to want to hear a prophet. They're going to want to hear this gospel again. But the family of the word is going to hit to where it's going to be no more. Okay? And we going out straight faith in that day with fear and trembling, as we're doing right now. Okay? Here we go. Our joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone. It's the book of Zechariah. Back in Zechariah once again. All right. Zechariah chapter 13. All right. Zechariah 13. All right. Verses 4 and 5. Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 4. And it shall come to pass in that day, what day? The day of the Lord. Once again, that the prophet shall be ashamed, every one of his vision. When he have prophesied, saying, look, that wasn't me. You didn't see me out there with the lines on the garment, okay, with the camouflage headband on, okay, being a soldier for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You never seen me, okay? Yes, I got the beard, okay? Yes, these are my brothers, okay? But you didn't see us nowhere, and you're not going to have any proof to find it, because the internet's going to be gone, okay? It says what? Neither shall they wear a rough garment to deceive. You're not going to see us with no garments on, man. So you're going to know that's us. It's going to be a wrap. Okay? Isaiah 24 in verse 12. In the city, what city? America, Babylon the Great, because he looked at it as a great city from the heavens. Okay? In the city is left desolation, and the gate means city, is smitten with destruction. Woo! It's coming, man. All right? When thus it shall be in the midst of the land among the people, there shall be as the shaking of an olive tree, and as the gleaning grapes with the vintage is done. They shall lift up, oh man, we're going to be rejoicing in this. They shall lift up their voice. They shall sing for the majesty of the Lord. They shall cry aloud from the sea. The book of Isaiah, chapter 60. And verse 1, arise, shine, for thy light is come. And you seeing the light of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua and the men of the Lord, beginning with the elders and apostles of great millstone. Okay? And it says what here? And the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. The Lord is shining through us. How much more as the days go on, leading up to the day of the Lord? Beginning with the RFID chip, and the end game is what? The nuclear missiles. America being destroyed, thus saith the Bible, World War III, and the Lord himself descending from heaven, from out of the sea, with the whole host of heavens, okay, to destroy, okay, the war in heaven also, man. Oh, that's prophecy also, man. That's the big prophecy, all right? Isaiah 24 and 15, wherefore glorify ye the Lord in the fires, which we're doing right now, going through our trial and tribulation. The Most High is only trying his men. Okay? He's killing off all the inhabitants of the earth as we speak. Okay? But he's trying his men even right now. Okay? And our temptation is that ultimate being tried in the fire. Okay? And it says what? All right. What was I at? Verse 15. Even the name of the Lord power, which is Yahweh Bashem Yahushua of Israel. That's it. That's a cut right there. John 3:16, talking about the Lord came for everybody. No, he's the Lord power of Israel. That's it. Okay? Lord's not for everybody. Okay? And it says what? In the isles of the sea. Because the Israelites are scattered all over. Okay? Isaiah 11:11 goes to that. The remnant are going to be saved, even from the isles of the sea. Okay? Go read that. Verse 16. From the uttermost part of the earth, Babylon, okay, over here in America, in the land of that captivity, they shall remember themselves. This is the uttermost part of the earth, okay, going to what I read in 2 16. What it say? 2 16 says what? That's how these missiles are going to come. All right? It says what? Verse 13. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. This is the end of the world over here. Babylon. Okay? These missiles are going to come from the east over here to the west. Yahweh Shai is going to come from the east over here to the west. Okay? That's in Matthew 24th chapter. From the uttermost part of the earth, Isaiah 24 and 16, we have heard songs. That's right. This song, this truth, this ministry. We're singing it right now. Okay? Prophecy. Even glory to the righteous. That's right. Lord willing, we have that number. But I said, my leanness woe unto me! The treacherous dealers have dealt treacherously. Esau, Edom. Yea, the treacherous dealers have dealt very treacherously. They have transgressed the laws. Okay? You 2/3, you have transgressed the laws. You don't give a damn about the Lord. And how do you don't give a damn about the Lord? You cast off the prophets. That's how you don't give a damn about the Lord. All right? Verse 17. Fear and the pit and the snare upon thee, O inhabitants of the earth. You're going to be thrown into that pit, man. That pit is what? Getting you to receive that RFID chip. And if you receive it, you're going to receive nuclear fire. So you're going to get 2 rewards. You're going to receive that chip, thus saith the Bible, and you're going to receive nuclear fire. That's a video for another day. Verse 18. And it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit. So when you dodge one thing, you dodge the famine, you will run into the concentration camps. You dodge the concentration camp, you will run into Leviathan, which is a species. You dodge that, you will run into these race wars out here. And if you miraculously dodge that, you're going to run into the nuclear fire. And if the Lord have it to where he has you dodge that nuclear fire, he's going to meet you. He's going to meet you with his chariots. And there's no escaping from that. The scriptures say the day of the Lord is terrible, man. A terrible day is coming, man. The day of the Lord is not darkness and not light, man. Okay? And it says, out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare, for the window from on high are open, and the foundations of the earth do shake. Shake from what? From ICBM nuclear missiles, man. Okay? All right? And you brothers know that already. Okay? The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean, dissolved. So like you clean your house, you clean your room, the earth has to be cleansed with nuclear fire. The earth, going back to 2 Peter, the earth going to be cleansed through fire. And the inhabitants thereof, you human beings. You niggas, you spicks, Esau, Edom, all the heathen nations. You're going to be clean, dissolved. Okay? Like you clean your house up, man, when it's junky. Okay, it's messy, it's out of order. You have to set this place out and back in order. So this fire is going to set this place back in order. The real great reset. That's a title for a video. The earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean, dissolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. Here we go, backing it up. Verse 20, the earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard. Like you see them, you know, them jakes who full of that wine, full of that Cisco, okay, or full of that Clubhouse gin, or Seagam gin, or Taka vodka. They go back and forth, take 10 steps forward, 20 steps back. That's how the earth gonna move from these missiles. And shall be removed like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. Babylon the Great is fallen, it shall never rise again. That's right. It shall come to pass in that day, verse 21, that the Lord shall punish the host of the high ones, Esau, Edom, the top banking families, Nathan Rothschild, Henry Kissinger, okay? You top elites. And the kings of the earth, or Netanyahu, or Vladimir Putin, okay, the Ayatollah of Iran, or Joe Biden, okay, if he's still in office, okay, which he probably won't pass, you know, he can probably be in the spirit world in a little bit, okay, and the kings of the earth upon the earth, verse 22, and they shall gather together as prisoners are gathered in the pit. That's right, we're going to be hunting, man. Jeremiah 16:16, we're coming to get you. And shall be shut up in the prison, going in chains, man. You're going in slavery. And after many days they shall be visited. It's coming. Then the moon shall be confounded, and the sun ashamed, when the Lord of hosts, means Lord of armies, Lord of war, shall reign in Mount Zion. Right. After Esau gets taken down, Yahweh along with the elect King David, we're going to reign in Mount Zion. That's where the law going to go forth from out of Mount Zion. All right. And in Jerusalem, and before his ancients glorious. Facing the east, giving all infinite honor and glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Harakah. Double honor to the elders and apostles, great millstone, who rule and teach well. Peace and blessing and salutation to the elect men who continue to push this truth throughout the four corners of the earth in these last days. Abal, Kwam Yashala, Shalom, Makim. And coming up on the Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom, Makim. To the next time.